We are live on IG though. They telling us to hold on. Yeah, here we go. 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 Tell them come in the room. Share the live. Come in the room and get. Come in the room. Share the live. Come in the room, share the live and get your life down. Come in the room, share the live and get lit down. The Queens is back in the building down. Come in the room, share the live. Come in the room, share the live and get your life down. Come in the room, share the live and get lit down. Zay is up in the building down. Ow. Tell them ow.
Let me tell everybody I'm in there. Let me finish all my Jesus.
Ow. Hey, Zay.
What's goody, everybody?
Okay, we're gonna let the people. Now your people a little late. We're gonna let the people come on up in here.
My people, anybody be late. Watch this.
They gonna come on. Well, let us finish getting our intro out the way. Tell the people come on in the room.
Okay, fast.
Come on in the room.
Yeah.
Oh shit, girl.
My Lord.
My throat a little bit, girl. I had to get up there.
Hi, what's good, Erica?
Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
We see Mother Erica pop in the room.
Oh, legendary.
Mother Erica slayed it dead.
The queen of face.
Come on in the room. Even all the late cunts from down the street.
Y'all come in too.
Even if you didn't get no sleep.
Girl, it's a Red Bull.
Come on in the room. Even if you didn't watch the show on HBO.
You must be under a rock.
We know the real team who won.
It's unspoken.
Come on in the room. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody once again coming in the building. I am your ratchet girl.
Yeah.
The one and only, the loudmouth diva.
Michaela.
With the red hair, Anastasia.
Yes. And I am your countess.
Who, sister?
Of all cunts, Arbery.
And we are the Trap Queens. Now, we are here live with the one and only. Yes.
Yeah.
You say the one and only, honey, because it was only one Zay.
Only one.
And
Well,
he was, okay.
well,
girl.
you know.
It's a lot of Zay.
Oh, but there's only one.
But there's only one Zay. That's from the house of the winning house.
Yeah, look,
Because we saw a winning house.
when you took home Superior House.
How many times?
Woo! More than once,
Girl,
more than twice.
Girl, do you pick up the face? Oh, okay, girl.
Hello, Trace.
Okay, hold on. We're not going to get messy right now.
Watch
I
out.
promise you. Because you know when there are tears of joy,
Oh.
the people get whipped when we see tears, and we must see tears to win. Oh, wait. Oh, sister. Stop. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Zay. Shout out to Zay in the building, honey. Zay.
Nice.
Can we go ahead and let everybody know where you from, honey?
Yes. I am in New York, everybody. Thank y'all. But you know, I was, born, in New York. I mean, in DC, DMV area. Y'all know I come from a dancing background. My mom, she's a dancer, so I come from, tomboy, pas de bourrée, glissade, ensemble, and all of that, language.
Yes. Look at the LANVINs in her.
I'd love to see family.
Yes, can we bow to the family, honey? We're going to get a moment of silence for the house of the winning house.
Yes. The true winning house.
Yes. Moment over. Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Ishandala girl.
Ishandala.
Hey. Yes. Yes. All right.
Yes.
So, Zay, give the people one fun fact about you. Now, just one.
One fun fact about me is I know sign language. my church had a big deaf community, and I had a lot of dancers that were on our dance team that were deaf. And I really had to explain to them and also demonstrate that they learned by the vibration of the music. So me talking to them and stuff like that, you know, I have to, you know, how are you? You like listening, you know, and stuff like that. So I kind of developed, you know, a language barrier with them.
And for the people that may not know what signing is, can you give us a demonstration of just like hello, how are you in sign language?
Well, this means how are you? So it's how are you? Mm-hmm.
That is cute.
It gives me like you about to do this.
Yes, girl, look at you.
Well, it was very easy, and I do sometimes. Me and my girlfriend Toya, we actually vote because we actually do like, you know, the sign language, you know, and stuff like that. You know, so we actually vote while we, you know, we sign while we vote sometimes to each other. So it kind of like, you know, that's a little thing me and my friends do. You know?
Now, Zay, of course, we gotta ask, how do you sign cuss words? Like, how do you say that bitch over there in sign language?
Oh, that bitch over there.
That bitch over there took my spot at Popeye.
Oh, that bitch over there.
I don't know that I just knew enough to have dance conversations with them.
Zay,
in my words of language, that bitch right there.
Oh, black Anise, that bitch.
Oh,
yeah.
The whole head time.
You point and you look, that bitch. So she look at you and say, who, you?
Oh. So we're going to go ahead and keep it a little spice and a little funky. Ooh, who was your favorite team besides your own, of course? Of course. Who was your favorite liked team and your favorite least liked team during this season?
My favorite liked team, beyond everybody else, I feel like I really had a close bond with the Gorgeous Gucci's. With you know, Jarrell, Jeter, me and Delicious went back and forth every day, you know, and stuff like that. So I felt like, you know, it was just like I felt family wise with them. My least favorite, I would say not because of what they didn't do, it was just some people on the team would have been like, you know, the Saint Laurents, but you know,
I mean, you know.
Now,
I'm keeping it real.
Okay, so what was your first reaction when you first saw the, I don't want to go by, what was their name? The Asian team? The
Ninjas?
Wait. The Ninjas, yes. What was your first, like your face reaction? When you walked into the room and you saw them, what was your whole face?
I was like, oh, these comments. I was like,
did you think that they can bring it, or was it like?
Oh, I knew that they were going to bring it. That's why I was like, see, I don't even play with fish, and I'm not about to play with them. At the end of this world, at the end of this day, this is my world. I'm able to. This is my world.
The comments are everything.
So I just know they about to do some Willy Ninja shit.
Yes, girl. They was from the Suyang chick.
Give me the hot.
I'm sorry, Ninjas.
It's okay. I mean,
girl.
You know.
I mean, girl, I'm a little ratchet. Okay, girl.
We're trapped.
I mean, it's okay. Just know, y'all know who the fuck we was talking about, right? Oh. Clearly. Now, we just be glad we didn't say the team of Suyongs, okay? It's like, huh? Yes. Oh, yes. Equal. Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
So, Zay, let me go here. Yes. Ooh. They said that you had to spend many nights in a hotel with the winning team. Yes. You know, each time that you progress, it's another night in the hotel. What was one of your favorite, most memorable moments in the hotel?
It could be a key moment, you know.
So, with that, like every day, you know, every 4 days there was a ball. So, you know how that goes, you know, every 4 days. So that fourth day was like somebody going home. You know. So
did you have to get a quickie in before they went home, or
when we left like that ball day, and everybody's like, you know, looking at the hotel, doing everything, and we just like, who we riding in? See, me, I was all about theory and energies.
Yeah.
See, you had I had everybody in our car. See, everybody that was in our car never went home.
Yes.
So I made sure certain people were in our car on certain days, and I kept it the same every time. We did not take pictures with certain bitches because sometimes when they took pictures, they went home that day. We were like, well, why they went home? They taking all the pictures.
You skipped the
we were like, we ain't taking no pictures, no pictures. Not with her, not with her. But it was just like certain voodoos. I was like, we can't do that because we didn't do that last time we won, and we're not gonna do it this time. So that's how we kept it.
No quickies.
No quickies.
What is she talking about?
Okay, we're adults, right?
Were there any quickie moments in the hotel?
You don't have to say who, but was there?
No, yeah. No, first of all, you had 48 homosexuals in the hotel. There were many quickies, minutes, relax, whatever you want to call it, happening at the hotel. People's men were coming, people were sharing their men, people was doing a lot of things.
Keep it real.
Okay.
Oh, she talking about First of all, it was not a pool; it was a jacuzzi. So
that sounds sexy.
So Zay,
Michaela,
this little cute key is called hot potato.
Yeah.
Now it's called choose one or the other. If you can have 24 hours with the baby or future, who do you pick?
The baby.
If you could take home Tyler Perry or Lee Daniels, who would it be?
Tyler Perry.
If you could eat McDonald's or Wendy's for the rest of your life, which one do you choose?
Wendy's.
If you had to have dicks for fingers and pussy for ears, which one would you choose?
A dick for fingers.
Oh,
that's okay. That's a lot going on. Okay. So with hot potato, now this is the speed round. So whenever we say it, you have to answer quickly, okay?
Okay.
8 inches or 10 inches?
Hold on, what?
8 inches or 10 inches?
10 inches.
Spit or swallow?
Spit.
Huh?
What? Spit.
Nervous?
The potato's kind of warm right there. It has to be hot potato.
Did you get choked on a little spit there, sir? Hello?
I gotta make sure I'm hearing right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now let's go back into an interesting question. We just like to keep it funky for everybody out there.
Fresh, Wait, what?
Yo, why Michaela like, wait, what?
Now, what celebrity artist today kind of like inspired you to be kind of like the dancer that you are, or even if there aren't a celebrity, like who inspires you to kind of be the dancer that you are today?
There are it's like 2 individuals that I really looked up to in the beginning and still today was Carlos, LANVIN, and also my father, Deshaun. I felt like if I was going to follow them as role models and everything, I would need to follow the legacy, of them and try to be, that Deshaun to the rest of the people that are coming up behind me, and stuff like that. So I can't be a commentator or anything like that, but I can be a salt in the light to the world and somebody who can be looked up to, like, well, dang, I want to do what he did, just like I looked up to my father and Carlos, people before me, like, hey, I kind of want to do that, So I just hope, I inspire somebody, to be able to follow their dreams, because I can't sleeping on people's carpet and floor and, just struggling through life to be now like, okay, it can be done. Like, just keep pushing, keep going.
And if there were 3 words you can tell the younger you, if you can look back and tell the younger you, what would those 3 words be?
Never give up. Never give up.
No
matter what you're going through, never give up. Because it's always going to be greater on the other side.
You better come on. Somebody.
Most important question tonight. How is craft services?
Oh, Jesus.
The crafty So how y'all know? First, I want to know how y'all know about the crafty, because the crafty was very.
I mean, well, you know, we
have
travel
our
girls too, and we have inside sources.
The crafty was like, I think the crafty was like the gang affiliated room, where like they were like, it was like John Wick. That was the place where everything was mutual.
Okay.
You know, we shared snacks. We knew whose snacks were what.
Yes.
You couldn't do certain stuff in the crafties. You couldn't speak about certain stuff in the crafties. You know?
Damn, it was a whole. So, was it a code?
Yeah, it was a code. First of all, Shorty had his juice boxes. Please don't touch his juice boxes, because he's the only one who drinks them. So if you drunk his juice box, they like, why are you trying it? He the only one who asked us for those. Like, you know, me, you know, I have my snacks and things like that. I'm like, please don't touch my things. You know, these are mine. Y'all didn't request these. Thank you. Yeah. You know, and certain stuff like that. So it was very, like, you know, strategic how the crafty went down. And then you had to go in threes. You never went by yourself, because you will get attacked.
Okay. Oh. So
let me be like, what are you getting? Like, we'll bum rush and get all the snacks. Like, you had to be the first one out the door to be on set, to be in the crafties, to get the snacks that you want. But see, I knew where they were hiding all the other crafties. So
inventory. Yes, come on, inventory.
I'm just gonna go to the stop and get what I need, and then come back.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Now, mine might be a little messy, because I'm a messy girl at night. Only at night after 5 p.m. Mine is a two-part question. Who was your least favorite judge? And then who was the least person you like to sleep with in your house? Like, pretty much not sleep with like in the bed, but like who snore the most? Who is just like the awfulest sleeper, bitch? And you got to get out. You sleep too loud.
Okay, well, my least favorite judge throughout. So you want me to do not guest judges, the 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
the 4.
I began not to like Jamila after a while. I felt like her picks of choice after a while were giving LA vibes. So I was just like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're about. My favorite judge of them all, and
who was Dominique?
And I love him so much. I love Rose. I love y'all. You know, the House of LANVIN loves you. So I love Law. He kept it real. He kept it funky. You know, you can't discredit somebody who's been around before you've been around. And like he walks and talks and eats fashion. I've been to this man's house and everything. He is like, I love Law. So that was my favorite judge, even before then, like, hands down.
Okay, what about guest judge? Well, who's your favorite and least favorite for the guest judge?
The only reason why I didn't like the way she carried herself as a pioneer of the LGBT, you know, community and stuff like that, Dominique. I really didn't like how she did that, because no shade, if it was somebody like me and I came on set like that to pose and acted like that, she would have addressed me. I would have been addressed. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of rubbed me a little differently. Like, I know you're not that person. I know you're not that type, but bitch, you're on FX. And you came on HBO acting like that, knowing this is going to be shown. I was just like, you know what?
Talk about it. So,
but my favorite judge of it being like, you know, the guest judges, no shit, I did live for Tyson Bedford. You know, he popped up.
Oh, he was good.
I was a little like, but I had his hat and Leomi stole it. So, like, she was like, I was like, whose hat is this? And then she was like, oh, it's mine. And I was like, so when I look back, I was like, that was Tyson Bedford.
If you could go anywhere in the world for 24 hours and back, who would be the 3 people you would take with you and why?
I would take Erica. And it's hard because I would take my princess, but then I think I would take my father. I would take Erica and Deshaun to Brazil.
Oh. Okay.
Now, if you were trapped in a burning building This is getting a little dark. You're trapped in a burning building. Okay? You're not on fire yet.
Oh.
You're on the 5th floor. Mother Erica is on the 1st floor. Deshaun is on the 18th floor.
Okay. Shit.
Yes. Now keep in mind,
you can only save one.
Who do you save? And you're not on fire yet.
Mother Erica is on the 1st floor.
And Deshaun
is on the 18th floor. Who do you save?
Well, what floor am I on?
You're on the 5th.
Could I go up and save Deshaun and come down and save Erica?
Well, Zay, in the case of a fire, you can't use elevators, darling. So you're gonna have to
I can run up to the 18th
gotta
floor.
save that mug.
Grab.
Don't answer that.
grab Deshaun, and then as I run down, we grab Erica and we out. I'm not leaving. If somebody not survive it, but somebody not like. I can't leave both of them.
Okay.
It's so dark, but it's a gag.
If you can replace yourself with any movie that came out in the 80s, which movie would you be a part of?
A movie that came out in the 80s?
In the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it came out in the 80s, but I definitely would be a part of Cry Baby.
I think that was
I believe that was the late 80s.
Cry Baby, when it was like the Leathers,
early
like the Pretty Boys and stuff like that. Yes, I'm giving very 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Spin. All of that. I live for that. That era, I wish I was a part of, like the Harlem Renaissance, like when they was swing dancing, all of that. Oh, I wanted to. I feel like I should get busy. What's up?
That was that.
I'm on somebody.
Don't make that. But
okay.
that Cry Baby, that's my movie. I love musicals, but I live for the whole, theatrical dancing Broadway type scene. So,
which celebrity artist would you like to open up for? And we're gonna start with the B list: Lyrica Anderson, Summerella, Summer Walker, Tinashe, or Carrie Hilson.
Summer Walker?
Yes.
Why not?
Why not the movie Fame?
Hey,
Debbie
Harlan, honey.
Yeah, but I like Cry Baby. It's original and it's raw. Like, please come in. Like, it's real raw. Like, it's just edgy. Fame's so like ballet bar, and I just can't stand it.
I love it.
So let's talk about the producers of the show of Legendary. How messy were they?
Ooh, sister.
Well, they weren't messy to me because me, Zay, like I'm so bundles of joy and love. Like the first day, me and Rob like clicked because he loves pancakes and I love some pancakes. So we like clicked. Unfortunately, there were some people that were haters and mad because I was very close to the producers and certain things I knew that some people didn't know and stuff like that. And you have to do that when you're in a competition. Like you friends with everybody because I need to know the tea so I can help my friends out. So a lot of people had something to say about me being who I am and, maybe just not comfortable yet of how I address or how I speak. Well, sorry to hear that, to rip that up. Oh, well, too sad. Because I'm going to be me regardless. And being me got me where I'm at. So, with that being said, like, they were the first 2 houses to go home. So I don't know why they even said nothing in the first place.
Okay, so which episode was your favorite and not your favorite?
The episode that we really didn't really do well on, that Michaela had to battle Shorty. I really didn't like that episode. Yeah, I felt like that was like, it was like
baby legs.
It was like heartbroken because it was just like, they started crying and I was just like, I'm not really a crier like in public. So I was just like, I feel bad. but I know my sister about to fuck him up.
Which she did.
But that's what I felt bad for. I'm like, everybody crying. And he was like, that's all cute and dandy. And I'm like, yeah, we gonna say that at the end.
Now,
so when she did what she did, I looked away and was like, we gonna count the votes now.
I thought you gonna fuck her up.
The spider bitch is what Tamar
on fire that night. But my favorite one is when we came back, because the voice of the robot in the "We're Back" was my voice. Yes. So I was so happy like that we came back, and I really assist in that choreography and everything like that, because I was really devastated about what happened. And part of what happened that following week was my fault, because like, you know, I just kind of overstepped my, you know, my role of, you know, who I am and stuff like in this house, and kind of like made some people feel uncomfortable. So when I do that, I kind of just remove myself, and I kind of like did that while we're supposed to be practicing the day before a ball. So I just kind of half my fault. So I just kind of do that and say it's 50-50.
Now, how many superior trophies for the girls in the back who, you know, just don't believe it did the house take home?
Well, we took 4 home.
Mm-hmm. 4 out of how many?
4 out of there were 10. There were 10. Is it 8? 10 balls? 10 balls. 10 balls. Yes, 4 out of 10.
Okay. Nice. Now, how many should have been taken home?
Well, the first day, I call that homecoming. I don't even think that there was even supposed to be a 9. It was 4 out of 9. 4 out of 9. I don't even think there was supposed to even be a superior house that day, but unfortunately they did. Cause no shade, it was between us and the ninjas. I was like, no shade, that was ours. But I was like, let the ninjas have it, because no shade, when you look at the footage and you look behind and you see the crowd excitement, they lost it when we came up there. And then when Erica came out,
we lost it. We was looking at the TV. Okay.
Like they didn't have any gag factors. Everybody came out there at one time. Like we came out, and Erica came out. Then it was a big thing, and and Michaela took over.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When we saw other houses, of course, they did great. I'm not a hater, bitch. I get props. Other houses were good, but bitch, when y'all came, I'm like, I don't know. It was just something about y'all presence. Like when y'all came out, it was like, bitch, I demand attention. You bitches is gonna look at me right now while I'm here, and if you don't,
I was very scared. I was very scared because at that time when we went up, down, and me and Carlos turned to say walk for me, that was like, all right, we started, let's go. Like it's no turning back. It's no hold on, start it over, let's go. And
it was Erica.
I was like on the side where
Erica can demand a motherfucking face. Hello. She'll make you look at her. Don't take the camera off, bitch. Period. Ever. Okay.
Sickening.
Baby, like, and we had like, for Jamila to say I got my first gag, like they didn't say none of that when the ninjas went. I'm not trying to downplay the ninjas, but it's just like the commentary, you didn't say none of that when they came out. Your jag agility and all of that. And then Megan like, like you didn't say none of that. You was ready like, oh, y'all was bomb and stuff. But you didn't say shit when we came out, because throat was in your throat. Because you ain't never seen nothing like that. Yes, we just fucked your head up. Give us our roses so that we can like stop playing. So when they got it, we was just like, it's all right. We're going to get it next week. And that's what happened. That's how it started.
Now, we know that it was a lot of chit-chatter behind the cameras and behind the stage. As other teams were on, you know, some people liked to try to paint the picture as if, you know, your house was the conceited house. Y'all thought y'all were all of that. Or
you were arrogant.
Yeah. But so, were there other houses behind the scenes talking, you know, shit off camera when other houses was performing? You know, was it a whole chaos behind the camera?
First of all, I was opinionated about everything.
Okay.
Every time they ask them, somebody look nice. No, you heard me. No, they look like Sister Act back in the habit. They look fierce. I don't know why they came out there in them tight ass suits.
Vintage.
Like, they had something to say about my vintage curtain that I had on. They was like, oh, he wearing his worship garment, and this is from Vogue, fresh off the runway, baby.
Mm.
Yours was bought on Amazon. We heard about their budget cut. Sorry. Now, there was always people talking shit in the back, like, oh, like they was rooting their house on, and like when people got sad, it was like, oh, that was shade. How? Nobody's in here in Ballroom. How's the shade? Like, it's Alan Judge in here that's from Ballroom. Who's the shady one? So like, it was just like commentary, but like we kept it cute, but we got busy when it came reading time, and like when we knew who won that night or stuff like that, because let a bitch have won. Like, no shade, Love Day Scott is down, but the only reason why they got superior.
Is the little light skin one off? Is that the little? Oh, that's
Twilight.
Oh.
Twilight. No, love them down, but they only got that one superior houses because Dominique had them Vogue twice, which. We don't get that in Legendary. You don't get to try again in Vogue again. No, sorry. We don't get that.
Now, for some who may not know, because I love the fact that y'all never, at least from what the producers did their edits and cuts from, y'all never were shown down to any other team.
That was true.
All the other teams where we saw was always downing everyone else.
We never saw y'all downing no one, but of course we know if you did it was probably off the camera.
We didn't down anybody. They just always came for us because one, we had at that time when we had Superior House twice. Oh, it was the eye rolls, the silent car rides, we not like, you know, and then we started seeing like,
oh, so you had to ride in the car with other teams?
Like I said, I strategically made sure that the LAVINs rode with the LAVINs.
Period.
With anybody, you can catch the next ride. The compound is not that far. Next ride.
And where was the studio lot located? Just for the people who may not know.
It's in Connecticut. It's in Connecticut.
That's what's up.
And even in Connecticut, it's very like, it was a lot of like racial profiling. There was a lot.
Oh, I believe it.
Like, you know, and we in front of like, you know, I love my Caucasian people and stuff like that. I have never experienced or had an issue with somebody in that Karen field. I don't think my temperament will allow that to even happen because I just read her to a blood money book. And this is like, I don't think you want to start that with me. I think you want to go recollect whatever thoughts that you have there and try again, because I won't videotape you. I'm going to let you hold it. I don't do that videotape big. Remember this room.
Mercy.
There's a room full of Karens in Connecticut.
Okay. There's a lot of Karens, but we had to deal with that. Like, you know, we couldn't smoke. We couldn't do a lot of things. And like, you know, for 48 homosexuals in a hotel and y'all like not smoking. Who not smoking? And we got a bowl every 4 days. You better be glad that smoking is all that we.
Sometimes it'll save someone's life or whooping somebody.
Like, look, we was like, y'all talking about ballroom now, but we trying to be Caucasian too at the same time. We trying.
So, what is your least favorite dish to eat on any given day?
My least favorite dish, if I had like the least favorite, like pizza.
That's interesting. I never heard anyone say pizza.
Wait a minute.
That's interesting.
We gotta check your. Are you
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Like that'll be like the last thing. Like everything closed. Like I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat.
Oh, amen.
Yes.
So like if I see pizza, I'll be like.
Okay.
But like, there's like some Chili's up there. There's some IHOP because I'm a big breakfast person. I love pancakes. I love omelet. I love a breakfast sandwich. Like,
so are you more into fast food, like chain restaurants, or are you like hole in walls, the locals? The locals.
Hole in walls are actually good.
They are, yeah.
They're actually good. Mind you. So hold on, let's just pause the beat.
Now he beat me up.
Clay, Mr. West Fresh. He was one of the assistant directors helping out with the cast and stuff like that.
You better come through.
Awesome.
So he's saying I lied because I did eat McDonald's while on Legendary. I did not eat a hamburger, but I was a chicken finger, chicken tender type of person.
And you know what?
And French
Those
fries.
are all people.
However, that was the only thing that was open because they had us on set till about 8, 9 o'clock, and we've been there since 7. So when we get off a set, we have to rush to find something to eat because everything closes at one time.
In Connecticut.
So sometimes I had to, roll with the punches and be like, I still have to eat because I have rehearsal. I got to get up in the morning and be ready and alert. I'm ready for breakfast in the morning because we have free breakfast every morning. Went downstairs.
A quick little fun fact. Did you know that McDonald's also? Did you know that McDonald's also serve people?
Serve people like human
flesh.
Like flesh. It's people.
I don't eat McDonald's. I really veer far.
Yeah. Knee bones, calf muscles,
fingernails, skin particles,
baby thighs,
chicken paste.
Don't lie to these people. Clay, you need to stop eating McDonald's. I told you about your weight limit and what you look like. So you need to stop eating McDonald's. Because your stomach enters before you do. So stop.
Wait, hold up. So, if you had to pick a sport and then take one away, which sport would you keep and which one would you take away?
Basketball, throw away football.
Wait, that's a lot of contact.
Hold on. So
do you like it rough or do you like it? I mean, how do you like your pleasure?
How do you like your sports? I mean, extracurricular activities.
We want to know. Like, is it soft or is it rough?
What is that? What is that game? Rugby. It could be soft. It could be rough. It's like in between. It's not too. They got shoulder pads up here, but nothing down here. It's given like that. Like not to. You can be aggressive, but I still got on short. You're still not gonna attack.
And for the people out there that may be wondering, because you're a nice looking person. Are you single, taken, confused, divorced, married, trifling?
No, I'm taken at the moment.
Okay. At the moment.
Is it rehearsed or what?
At the moment.
Well, I mean, when I say like I'm taking, like I'm in a relationship, like I'm taking at the moment, like
Okay.
We dwell in moments where we make lifetime memories, so
Now we do know that
happens,
there are some people who do not care about relationships.
Yeah.
Ain't you been on TV? Has there ever been a time where even real fish still did not care and still to this day just trying to just jump on it?
We call them fans. We do call them fans. I know how to maneuver and swerve people, and stuff like that. So I try to do skirt. Hi, how you doing?
I just got to get the last week.
I never want nobody to I never want anybody to feel like, I not respond or be nice and say hi and and stuff like that. But so what is Clay talking about now?
The comments are fire
together last.
But for someone that's
Clay, first of all, hold on, pause the
Go ahead.
I'm still gonna beat you up because you left us outside of Marquette and you left me, Erica, Pretty, and Michaela. We was looking for you, but don't let me bust you up because we couldn't find you because you was doing what you was doing. So please don't get me started on this live with you.
All right.
We're all about reuniting all the people together,
Because he is trying it. First of all, where did you go after you smoked your blunt with your friend? Because I told you we was ready to go.
Reggie?
And she disappeared and left us outside.
Well, maybe you got a quickie. It was probably a lot of quickies going on that moment.
Oh, look, now he got the eyes.
Ooh, honey.
Now let's talk the finale of Legendary.
Yes.
So we understand that COVID-19 showed her ass this year.
How did that affect you guys?
Well, Jeter had already got sick the week before when we teamed up. Then it was like gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Jeter, if you look at the hand performance, it was very like, because Jeter was sick. He was not that he didn't know the choreography, he just didn't have enough energy because he just was sick for like 2 days. Like, and then came back and he's like, "Hey, I'm like, whoa."
With the curve.
You know, I was already, I had already had masks before I even got to Connecticut. I had them ship, FedEx me some, Amazon's give me some masks. So I was already walking around with masks. Everybody's like, "Why you got masks on?" And stuff like that. So I thought they were gonna put that in the edits, but they didn't. But I've been with wearing masks like from the gate. So then when everything got serious, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, this last episode, we're not gonna have anybody in the audience." I said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna lose."
And that's what I wanted to jump in and ask you real fast. Now, how was that going from having a live audience every night or every time you guys taped or filmed to this last episode to there just being just the judges? Like, how was that?
I felt like I felt like it was a setup because I was like, man, y'all lying because I ain't hear shit. But I'm like, we've been so busy, we really haven't been paying attention to the news. So you notice when Kobe Bryant died, they had a small article on the side that read about COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the article, I read it, and I was like, well, maybe it's like a little outbreak that they got going on over there. But when they said it was here and they said in Connecticut and then everything just started balling down, I was just like, so we're not gonna have no audience? I said,
wow.
So we're gonna lose. I said, we're gonna lose. I said, they waited till all this time to
So you knew off top that they was not gonna pick y'all.
I knew. I said, as soon as they did that, but I knew they were gonna pick us before then. But as soon as they did that, I said, oh yeah, we're not gonna win this. It's okay. And our goal was never to be like we wanted to be the $100,000 K winner or whatever. Our goal kept saying that we want to be there to the end. No house will send us home. The Balmains didn't send us home. Y'all just won the show. We was in the finale with you because we both went home at the same time. Like, you didn't send us home. We all went home at the same time. You won the show.
We cried together, girl. They cried so much they made me cry that damn night. Didn't I cry that night, girl? I cried the same damn night they cried because all the damn tears.
Say hello to my father, Brian. He's down in the comments. He's like, say hello to your grandmother. Hi, grandmother.
Oh, hi, grandmother.
We love you.
My grandmother's up there watching, falling out. That's my lady right there. We keep cackles.
Yes. Oh. So to the Crymains, and I call them Crymains because honey, they cried every episode.
I didn't know they cried that much until I saw the show. I was like,
oh no, they cried every episode.
It was waterworks.
It was almost every scenario.
I didn't know anything about Callie's father and that happened, and I was just like, dang. I said, oh yeah. They ate that storyline up. But I was like,
Hollywood is a lot, honey. It's just
storylines.
When Callie's and then Tori, and then and stuff like that. But I mean, the one thing that I only have to say to that is, I felt like I heard that story before when we did the Sam Smith documentary. I swear I heard that story before, and I was like, so when did it happen? Because you said that then, and I was 2 years ago, and you saying this now. So it puzzled me. But see, you know me, I just mind my business. I don't question nothing. I just say, oh, okay.
And you're right. To me, it wasn't the fact that I don't know what was true or what. It's not the fact about what the story you were saying. I'm talking about the actual tears that we got every episode, and we went into a whole debacle and a whole sermon, and everybody had to stop, and we had to And I'm sitting like this now, and I don't even like them from the beginning, but I just got sad because y'all up here crying.
Just, you know, when you see something so much, you just emulate it. Like,
I was like this. Every time they called the cry names, girl, I was already with my tissue. I was like,
no, if you saw our face when they announced, and also know this, who announced them? See, I'm thinking Deshawn's gonna announce it or Laomi's gonna announce it, but y'all have Jamila announce it, so it already did.
She's a crier too. She cried a lot too.
So when they did that and they announced it, and then all the sparks and things start going off, I start having like an anxiety attack.
Because they're virgins. Yes, that episode took me.
Look, Mother Erica, what you said was super valid.
Girl, I felt
and we weren't saying that they're versions to ballroom. You're versions to that category. You have never walked a fashion category in your life. So that's what she was referring to. So I guess they felt offended and whatever, whatnot. But if you look down, if you look at it and just like, okay, if you want to break down those elements, like, are y'all fucking stupid? Like, did y'all not just see, like, if you want to excuse whatever mishaps happened while doing that translation, it was there's five elements, 4 of us that ate every last one of them. So I just don't understand why y'all would still be like, they just brought it this time. If the bitches didn't bring it no other time, why would y'all pick today to allow them to say that they brought it? Please let me know.
The producers have very special powers.
I'm trying to tell you, because bitch, if I can jump through the screen, I know you like LaRoche, and you know I don't have nothing bad.
He's the only one invalidated and said that he voted for us. He said, I can say.
Let me say my opinion on Tyler Perry real fast.
Oh, shit.
Real quick. Now, Tyler Perry, I love LaRoche. I feel like the fashion, you gave us life every time. But sometimes I was still trying to figure out what the fuck were you talking about, because to me, it seemed like his favorite house, and everyone knew, girl, it was House of Gucci, girl.
Gorgeous.
I didn't know if he had a crush on the team or if it was.
Well, there was, you know.
But he couldn't get over the fact that Mother Erica is a pretty lady.
I think that was the fact for me. I felt like he hated so much on Mother Erica. He just, every time she came out, it's like he had to force his comment. And he had
you can't deny the face.
I said, well, we know we can't deny the face. She came out here and sliced their fucking throat out here, girl.
Okay,
like,
with a look. She come out.
Yes.
You ain't gotta say nothing, Mother. Just
nothing. Just walk, girl.
Just walk. And you knew what she meant.
Oh yeah.
So
it was a lot.
That's what I loved about y'all. I love the fact that Mother Erica, your house, your family, all of you all rock with each other. Y'all know we know Pac Rat. That's our sorority sister. So we were so excited for her to introduce us to Zay. We can't wait to meet the whole family. So next time y'all in LA, honey.
Yeah, you know, you would have had us in LA. I told you had missed us because we all were there.
Well, y'all need to come back and let us.
We come in.
Let us cook for the winning house.
Okay. Mind you, Calypso say she was like, the LAVINs took all the booking, and I was like, well, our billboard is the only one still up on Sunset.
Baby, y'all Instagram.
Yes, it is.
Let me tell you something. This is how I know y'all are supposed to be the winning team from out the gate. I've been telling them, my sisters and my brother out here, I said, bitch, anytime y'all Instagram page went up like this, and everybody else is still on the straggling horse, girl. And every week it was going up. Authentic numbers were climbing because everybody was checking, and they had y'all doing certain promos. Bitch, I was like, they are the winning team. Like, stop.
But honestly, I'm glad we didn't win. Honestly, I can say I would do everything again and still not win and be okay. Because
if they asked y'all to come back for season 2, would y'all come back?
Oh, if I come back for season 2. I want to be in production now. I want to be a choreographer. I would like to be assistant, anything.
Oh, we want to see y'all slay.
I definitely, but see, bring us back after y'all went through like about 4 or 5 seasons.
Like
And
a
y'all ready to
celebrity,
do
like
y'all
a
ready to
reunion.
do a
All
okay,
stars.
so all the teams that not won, but that made it hot, I'm gonna bring y'all back. I'm gonna bring y'all back from season 2. I'm gonna bring y'all back from season 3. And the team
Yes,
that just slayed, Mother says she's coming back as a judge.
Yes.
You know, come back, and then now we battle for the champion of all champion team for, like, you know, another maybe for $1 million this time.
Okay.
You know, you never know.
If you can pick, let's just say you're now you're what, producer for the show. If you can pick your judges, and you can pick one from each team to, you know, make up 4 or 5 judges, which judges would you pick?
Okay, I'll definitely pick Mother Erica. I will pick Dolores. I would pick Jarrell from Gucci.
That's the one with the dread. Yeah, I like dread.
Jarrell. I would pick London.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
well, yeah, it's 4.
which current judge would you make the janitor?
Well, current judge, I would make the janitor.
Of your show. This your show.
Jamila.
Okay. Will she be cleaning up the shit and the vomit, or just the shit or the vomit?
The shit and the vomit.
Okay. That's double duty, bitch, okay?
Double duty, girl. Should have went with the winning team, girl.
You don't get 2 checks.
So look, let's ask you a pop culture question real fast. What are some things you'll get? How important is it to go out and vote? Let us know. Talk to us.
Well, the importance of going out in vogue is really branding yourself. I know a lot of people say, like, oh, I don't want to be in a ballroom that's gay, da 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 da. But you could have said that to somebody about 10 years ago, and they would have been like, yeah. But now they look at you like you stupid. Like, are you dumb? Like, just by walking a ball, you can get booked. Just by posting a clip, you can go viral. You know, there's so many artists that look at, you know, ballroom clips, but I don't know how many times artists look at Michaela and Honey battle over and over and over and over and over again, to the point that this bitch is in videos and stuff like that, like, you know. And it's very important to walk balls, to participate, to show face, because you never know who's in a ball. You never know who's watching a ball.
Now, can straight people attend balls?
Huh?
Can straight people attend balls for people that may not?
Straight people. My cousin is straight, got kids and everything. She comes to balls. I've brought my brothers to balls and stuff like that. Like, I don't think a ball is subjected just to the LGBT community. I feel like it's open to all all genders and all, like, you know, stuff like that to people, because, you know, there's straight people who walk realness. There's straight girls that bring they have a gay brother or something. They bring them to a ball, like, put this hat on, put this on, go win $1,000. There you go. You know, it's half happened. It's people. The Revlons used to pick people off the street to come walk balls. Like, put this on, you gonna win some money, give some money. Here you go. You know, so it can be done, and I feel like the space now, the platform that Vogue is on now, the platform that Ballroom is on now, straight people have nothing but to do is watch. And
well, we know that the hour is definitely getting late, and we want to thank you so much for doing this with us. Now, before we let you go, I want to say, leave the people something about Zay. How can we remember Zay? How can we remember the House of LANVIN? What's next? What's happening?
Well, as you guys have already seen, you know that we just collaborated with the first history making of the House of LANVIN, the actual official LANVIN from Paris.
And that video was dope as fuck.
The LANVINs continue to make monumental moments in history. We continue to strive and just be that rocket, so that people can follow that trail, and not even follow us, but just follow the legacy of being somebody in ballroom, being somebody in life, being on red carpet, you know, seeing your name in credits. Like, it's things like that make us smile, that make us work harder. And when we get around amongst our friends, we talk about stuff like that. We congratulate each other on different things, because everybody in LANVIN doesn't always want to be in the forefront. We have producers, we have people who have their own fashion line, hairstylists, whole salons, LA, Atlanta. We have so much of LANVIN, and we just want the world to know, like, we're full of love, we're full of compassion. We work hard, we make sure that our name and our brand is what it is, and we make sure that we stand by standards and stuff like that. Like, we don't just come outside looking like anything. Like, when the LANVINs are here, and when our presents are made.
So how can we get adopted into the family? How can we get adopted into the family? We need some shirts.
Y'all need some. Okay, so after this,
let us order.
DM us so I can link you to the house page, where it can link you to our merchandise page.
Yes.
I'll tell them that it's you, and we'll work something out.
Yeah, that's cool. We're paid. We love supporting. Hello. Okay. And yes, we always want to rock the winning team. Hello. Of course, the champion. So, of course. Well, we're not going to hold you. We're not going to keep you. And this is not going to be the only time we do this with you. Oh, it won't. We love your spirit.
Next time
we can get you and Mother Erica at the same time. Yes.
And
Mother, you see your other daughters over here, Mother. We're a little trappish, girl. It's okay, girl. Bear with us, girl. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm your ratchet girl, Anastasia.
And I'm your countess of all cunts, Aubrey.
And we are the Trap Queens. Thank you, Zay, House of LANVIN. Y'all are the best. Love you all.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.